jokes and memes online. Talking all week with no regrets. Just good vibes and internet pets. Well, I thought it was funny, don't you? We laugh, we cringe, we overshare too. From typo fills to cats so chunky. It's weird, it's warm and wonderful for wonky.
Good morning, folks. The time is 10:34 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 10th of October, 2025. 10:10, baby. Perfect day. And of course, that is the 11th of October for my friends on the other side of the planet. I want to say hello to everybody around the world, but let's do a special hello for my folks, my friends in Australia, my friends in Melbourne. I'll say hi to everybody, not just the folks in Melbourne. Melbourne just happens to be that city that has the most members of our group of any other city in the world, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's not like it's the biggest city, not even close to the biggest city in the world. It's not small, but it's not close to the biggest city in the world. Not even close to the biggest city where we have members, but it is the city with the most members worldwide, and that's pretty cool. Hey, Melbourne. Hey everybody, hope you're all doing great. My name's Lee. I'm the guy who started these groups. There are two of them. Groups called Well, I Thought It Was Funny, and you folks are you, and you folks are freaking amazing. How do I know that? Well, number one, who else are you going to be, right? Best to be yourself. Number two, we were not freaking amazing until you got here, and we are freaking amazing, and you're here. I think you brought that with you, so I think it's safe to say that you're freaking amazing. Well, folks, I hope you're all doing great today. It is a Friday for us, and of course, Saturday for you folks on the other side of the world, you know, like you folks in Melbourne. Hello, Melbourne. Hello, Melbourne. And Melbourne. Hello, Melbourne. 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 Oh, Melbourne. 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 Oh, Melbourne. 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 In Melbourne. 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 Wow, I can't believe I'm finally gonna be in Australia. Kangaroos. Hey, buddy, what's... Oh!
Quit saying Melbourne! Yeah.
Oh my God, what the hell just happened to me? But yeah, it's. I hope you're having a great day. It is October 10th, so 10/10. You know, hope you have a perfect day. I plan on having a pretty good day, but at the moment, I'm sorry, it's always something with me, right? At the moment, I've got a headache. I got a bit of a sinus headache that's really kind of bugging me. So we're not gonna have a long video. I know it's once again always something, but I want to make sure I'm here. In fact, I even got someone to cover my shift this evening. I was supposed to work a Hitman game. That's Calgary Hitman hockey. I really love my job, but I can't do a hockey game with a headache like this. Well, I could, but if I was able to get someone to cover the shift, I was going to, and I had no problem doing that. So no game tonight for me. No shift. I am, even though I have this headache, I am going to be going to Costco shortly, which I don't really want to, but I gotta. We gotta do some shopping, right? So that's what I've got going today, folks. Yesterday, what happened yesterday? Not a lot. Wasn't a real busy day yesterday. Let's see. We had a great supper. We did chicken breast in the air fryer with a side of, I had fried rice. I had just regular fried rice. Wendy had mushroom fried rice. I don't like mushrooms. I know that's on me. That's nothing personal. I just don't like the taste of mushrooms. I enjoy their existence. I have no problem with them existing. So that's what we had for dinner. It was a really good dinner. And yeah, pretty mellow day. I was thinking about watching a movie last night, but I never did. I tried to get to bed a little bit earlier because I was bagged. Yesterday I was working on just under 3 hours of sleep. I was in bed for more than 3 hours, but I only got I got 2 hours and 58 minutes sleep yesterday. So not last night, the night before. So yesterday morning when I was talking to you folks. Today, I got about 5 hours sleep, which is significantly better, but not enough. But I do feel way better than I did yesterday on the sleep side. Unfortunately, I got this stupid sinus headache, as I mentioned. So, I don't know, maybe the weather's changing. Maybe it's time for me to have a headache. Wow, right? I'm sorry, folks. I don't mean to complain. I've got a good life. I'm just a little uncomfortable right now. Folks, I ask you every video. I ask you what's going on in your life. I'd like to get a little input. Michelle Finnerty got back to me. Now, Michelle had shared a great collage of photos of her trying to get a picture of the moon over the Atlantic there. Oh my gosh! Number one, it looked fantastic, the photos. But she said she wasn't really happy with her moon photos. Well, she managed to get a great photo of the moon. Later on that same evening, that was I guess the harvest moon or something like that. Great photo. I should have asked, was this with your phone, Michelle? Either way, with your phone or with an SLR or whatever, this turned out. I'm going to bring it up right away for you and show this photo. Good shot. Excellent shot. I've taken many a moon photo, and it's sometimes hard to get that definition. You got it. That looks great. So thanks for sharing that, and I'm glad you got that good moon photo. Like I said, it looks fantastic. And folks, I want to hear about you. I would love it if you would share something with us. You got a funny anecdote. Maybe you've got a hobby or something like that. Maybe you've got some kind of collection. Maybe you've got a great pet that you want to talk about. Maybe you want to talk about your job. Maybe you just want to talk about what you did today. Maybe you went grocery shopping. I'd love to hear pretty much anything about you, and we'd love to talk about you tomorrow in a good way, of course. So why don't you share something with us? Leave a comment on today's video, a little blurb. Like I said, there's a lot of things you could talk about that we could share. We'd like to, take this funniest city on the internet, which I forgot to say earlier in my introduction, because we are the funniest city on the internet. And I'd like to make it the friendliest city on the internet. And maybe we can do that by creating that sense of community, by getting to know a few of us. And, why do I call us the funniest city on the internet if this is your first time here? Well, we are sitting on the cusp of 870,000 members in this community of ours. That's incredible. And that is a bigger population than many cities around the world have a population. So I do like to call us, and I know a lot of you have heard this, just by chance it's your first time being here, I like to call us the funniest city on the internet. Population, us, funny people in a funny place, and we make people laugh. So cheers to us, right? We're only that popular because you made us that funny. So that's why I'm calling us that. So folks, yeah, let's make the funniest city on the internet the friendliest city on the internet. Come on, share a little bit about yourself. I'd love to see a picture of your pets. That'd be amazing. I share pictures of my pets. Rose Glad shared pictures of her two amazing pooches. My mom shares pictures of her amazing dog Rufus. I want to see your pets. It doesn't matter if we're cat, dog, mouse, gigantic reptile. I don't care if it's a pet spider. I don't care if it's a pet ant. I'd love to see your pets. Love to see you guys a plant you're proud of. I want to hear from you is what I'm trying to say. I'd love to hear from you folks. So leave a comment on today's video. And even if you don't want to do that, can you do me a favor? Hit that like button or the laugh emoji or one of those things, just so I know you're out there. Short video or not, I do have a couple of featured posts today. These are posts that made me laugh that I thought I would share with you folks. They were shared to the group. Now, I found them this morning just before I started recording this video, because I didn't really, I wasn't prepared. So I got a bit of a headache, as I said. So I do apologize, but I'm not apologizing for the posts here because both of them made me laugh. And that's the only reason they're featured. They made me laugh. And maybe I'll share yours tomorrow if yours make me laugh. Well, sorry, Sunday. But anyways, let's bring that up now. We're going to start off with James MacArthur's post, and then we're going to follow that with Stephen McKenna's. So starting off with the James post right here. Made me laugh. I actually think I've probably seen this at some time in the past, but I don't care. It's been a long time, and it made me laugh this morning, so that's why it's featured. James, thank you very much for sharing that. It's a funny post. On a funny post. All right, I'll shut up. All right, next one is from Stephen McKenna. Let me bring that up. Yeah. Not a fan of black licorice myself. As a kid, I wouldn't care. Sugar's sugar when you're a kid, but yeah. Gross. Candy corn, I don't hate like a lot of other people, but I definitely don't seek it out. I don't know why I'm talking through a meme when you understand it yourselves. James, Steven, thank you so very much for those posts. They made me laugh, and I really hope they made some other people laugh. And thank you to you. That's you, all of you folks out there, for all of your great posts. That's why we are the funniest city on the internet. That's why we have almost 870,000 people. It's because you folks have made this place so freaking funny. And it just gets funnier every day. So keep them coming, friends. All right. We got to here, and from here, where do we go? You know where we go. We go right to the bad jokes. A friend of mine quit his job at the gym because he was really embarrassed that he couldn't bench press more than 75 pounds. He had to put in his 2-week notice. Do you know the definition of a Freudian slip? It's when you intend to say one thing, but you say a mother. Speaking of Freudian slips, they should never be confused with Freudian bras and panties. One of my friends became an Egyptologist. Now it turns out the only way he can make money as an Egyptologist is to become a professor and teach other people to become Egyptologists. If you ask me, that's just another pyramid scheme. I think being arachnophobic is just stupid. I mean, who cares if 2 spiders get married? I hope some of those jokes made you laugh. I know they sound weird today. I got some weird echo when I was recording them. I do record those before I do the rest of the video because there's more work to do. And I just had audio problems. I was fighting with them to get rid of that echo, and I never really did. And then when I started recording this part of the video, it seems to have gone away on its own. I don't know what's happening. So hopefully they made you laugh, though, because that's the whole point of it. Now, every single one of today's jokes I got from just posts on Reddit and stuff like that. And none of them were like, I wrote a joke or anything. They were just sort of random posts or random jokes and that. And they weren't submitted to the group or anything, just stuff I had hunted down. So thanks to the internet for today's jokes. Now, maybe Sunday's jokes, because that's our next video. Maybe I'll be telling your jokes. That's right, I would love to tell your jokes, friends. Why don't you send a joke or 2 or 10, however many you want to send, to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. And if I use 1 or 2 or 10 of your jokes, I'm going to give you credit for them, my friends. I promise you. So send your jokes, please, to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. You want to do something really neat? Why don't you take a moment and record yourself telling one of those jokes? That's right, on video or an audio. You could use your phone. You can use your webcam. Heck, if you have an audio or video cassette, I would accept that. Folks, send your jokes and, audio or video of you telling jokes to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com. All right, folks, really quick. We have a great store where we've got these fantastic coffee cups. We've got hoodies. We got shirts. Heck, we got shirts. Look at this. We got shirts. This is my 3/4 sleeve rock shirt, like they call it. Why do I call it that? Because it reminds me of concert shirts that I used to get when I go to concerts. I still get them. I still go to concerts. That's what this reminds me of. We got shirts. We got hoodies. We got a regular t-shirt. I'm going to bring that up right now. You can see all 3 of them right there, my friends. They look great. They're great quality, and they're going to look good on you because you're already a gorgeous looking person. Gorgeous looking person, great design, wow, unstoppable. Told you I got a coffee cup. I also got a 25-ounce to-go cup. Really good quality cup. Keep your hot beverages hot, your cold beverages cold, and look good and represent the group at the same time. What else do I have? Oh my gosh, my friends, you're not going to believe this. I got a tote bag. I'm sorry, I sound like an idiot. I got this great tote bag. That's Rose Glad there with her tote bag saying not only is it good for groceries, it's good for books. And as you can see right there, it's great for hauling around your rubber chickens. Thank you, Rose. That rocks, and you rock, Rose. Folks, check out our store. We got a lot of cool stuff there, and I'm sure there's going to be something there for you. And if you buy one of our shirts or our hoodie or one of those coffee cups, or we have a phone case, we've got stickers. Let's see how you represent, my friends. So visit the store at store.wellithoughtitwas.com. Folks, I'm going to wrap this video up because I've been struggling. There's been so many edits in this short video because I just can't keep my thoughts together with this headache. It's getting worse. But I don't want to go anywhere before, once again, thanking you for making us the funniest city on the internet. You folks rock, and we rock because of that. Really appreciate every single one of you. We're going to see you in a couple of days. It'll be Sunday for me. It'll be Monday for our friends in Melbourne and all over Australia. Have a fantastic couple of days, folks. We'll see you again. Take care.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.